Kind of interesting to think about this with the Rise band away and Cloud9 with one more to go. We did already see the Fiora into the On. I don't know Cloud9 have been playing it, but I do know that Fiora is Licorice's favorite champion. So we'll see if he does want to play it, if they have been practicing. Cloud9 though just going to be thinking about his next few ban. Do they go again into Lyra? They do. Going to take Zac away from him, and it's 2 more jungle options taken off the board.
Yeah, pinching down on Lyra definitely has been successful for a lot of people because he's won a lot on the Skarner, but we're gonna get a throwback here. Very exciting to see if Lyra can make Lee Sin work. Still on 8.3, so we still get to see possible tracker knives.
Yep.
I know a lot of Lee Sin players are very sad that the extra wards were removed for those possible ward hops, but Lyra definitely gonna have those available to him. Let's see if he can get some early game off the ground then, because you know, bottom lane definitely is a possibility. Ornn is very good at setting up ganks as well. And that's something that Licorice is going to have to keep in mind when he picks up the Kled. Yep. Definitely one of the other good champions into Ornn, and he has definitely put in a lot of time on this champion. So we'll see how Lyra is able to get around this map.
Less dueling, but much more teamfight presence there. As top lane Kled locked in, we'll see what Cloud9 want to go for. It is Talia there for Jensen. Blind into whatever Clutch want to run, unless Vivien is in fact on the mid Morgana train.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
That's true. I'm trying to just think about how this early game is going to go here, because there's a lot of possibilities in the bottom lane too. If indeed Hakuo never misses bindings, then that as well could be a very good setup, especially versus melee lane there. So last lock-in is going to be Corki, so for some more DPS later there for Clutch Gaming. Corki scales very well into the late game. You know, Trinity Force as well as crits coming through and then being converted to magic damage.
Vivien has generally shown a pretty massive presence towards the late game style champions as well. His Azir was banned away, and I think rightfully so, but Corki has been another fallback for him this season. So certainly curious to see how Clutch can do. And I think really the big one is, yes, Apollo Hakuo a bit more of an aggressive lane, but still serviceable in those team fights. Good late game team fight damage from Corki. Good late game team fight presence from Ornn. With Lyra pushed down, Lee Sin is that wild card. Has a much different kind of tempo than a lot of the meta junglers.
Exactly. When Lee Sin is picked in 8.3 on this meta, then the game is a lot about what is this Lee Sin going to do? What is the value that he's going to be able to make from this champion? Because so much of Lee Sin's kit is about allowing you to make decisions and capitalize on those decisions. You know, he's got extra mobility and possibility of early playmaking and early power, but if you don't, and you just kind of farm even with Sejuani, then in the late game, they've got a tanky Sejuani, and you've got a kickbox.
Getting aggressive. Smoothie misses his own skill shot. Oh, there's one. 2 for 6. As Smoothie takes some damage in the trade. Solo trying to dismount Licorice, does so successfully. Bishop, I think, actually stayed up for a little while longer. Almost a rebound from Licorice. Does grab it. Ignite from Solo, not enough. That was so close.
You gotta be a little crazy to play Kled because he's flirting with the edge of disaster there. Solo on Ornn bringing the...
Solo back in, Licorice trying to take those trades.
Yeah, and he's trying to still keep the wave right here. That's why Solo also not going for it back. Doesn't want to get out of EXP range, but because of the good play from Licorice, they set him up.
Yep, gets it back in again. Oh, the flash is good, but no! Pull back from Bear Trap on a rope. Kill's going to go over. Licorice grabs first blood.
That's why they teach wave management so early on in top lane class. Licorice is able to have so much control for so long. They keep Solo in a very bad spot. And not only does he get a big CS lead, but they also are able to call a jungler. Svenskeren comes over, they capitalize on the kill. And this is going to be a scary Kled. What can Lyra do here, though? Because the least
surprise!
is supposed to be the one.
Smoothie finds Lyra. Binding does hit. Hakuo goes through the Unbreakable, not going to do too much damage. Apollo with the poke, trying to find it, but not enough there despite the presence of Lyra in the bot lane.
All right, Lyra farms up some Krubs, but that is about it. Svenskeren on the Sejuani. Bigger impact, bigger farm, and better scaling champ as well. So again, Solo's so frustrated here because Licorice kept his wave there for like 3 waves. And he's trying to stick around for experience range, but afterwards, Bear Trap on a rope, works on Ornn as well.
This is pressure that a lot of top laners have not withstood. Licorice has been really good at snowballing lanes, especially with the help of his team. And with the Tiamat done, he's going to retake some of these trades. Bear Trap hits again. Solo pulled back. Licorice looking to make it a solo kill on the Solo himself. Lyra already here. Might turn it back around, but Svenskeren going to ruin the party. Licorice rebounds! Gets a double kill in top lane!
And that boy is good. All right, rookie of the split here for Licorice. We're giving him out already.
That's it, it's already over.
He did get the counter pick, yeah, you know, Kled into Ornn, but the way that he played the waves as well as Svenskeren's timely arrival there allows him to remount just on the edge once again. And it's just so tilting to play against this champion because you have him so low. If there was just a little bit, one more second, if that stun from Sejuani hadn't come in, they probably could have finished him off before the remount, and it'd be a completely different story for Clutch Gaming. But as it stands, Cloud9 with a very sizable lead. This is now a 3-kill led Kled, excuse me, who also is going to be able to continue to pressure the turret.
And again, the total topside power of C9 cannot be understated at this point of the game, but let's watch this magic again, Kobe.
All right, so at this point, he's already ahead, and he's just trying to abuse the lead that he has. So even into the big wave, he's taking the trade, spamming out your Bear Trap on a rope. You keep him in range, keep pulling him back in. And even though Lyra is headed up here, Svenskeren also was called. As soon as Licorice starts going for that super...
Again, here's the call to Forge God. Licorice going to try and dance around it. Oh my god, that ult was so sick from Licorice. Going to pull Solo back in. Solo kill forthcoming. He does have his flash, but Licorice diving under every single turret.
We're at the crowd speak for that one. Pretty well played by Licorice. Jensen on the invade, though, is getting chased out, and Lyra wants to kill him.
We've been chasing in. Svenskeren, where are you? Not there, but not needed. Bat signal went up.
Bottom lane.
Aggression. Black Shield onto Hardcore, but the damage is just too much. Glacial Fissure finds enough. Sneaky hops his way back out to safety, but Hardcore is going to go down here. Sneaky able to get a kill. 2v2 in the bot lane.
And more to the party. Bottom lane continues.
Jensen ready with a wall. Cuts off Apollo's escape. He does have his flash, but it's not going to matter. Stunned forever. Jensen naps the kill. C9 starting to explode across the map.
Turret also going to explode very effectively here as Sneaky on Tristana going to be able to detonate that one. And Cloud9 with a huge advantage in this game, completely sweeping the map. It's not just top lane that's a problem for Clutch Gaming anymore. It is the entire early game.
And first turret gold goes over, split between 4 on Cloud9. I think 3. Shelly going to be able to take this one down. Spend tanks on what he can. Not enough damage actually, but going to stick around for the last few shots and collect some of that gold. Vivin knows he can't do anything, has a chuckle, and tries to take down the Herald of Sven, looking to re-invade, spots Lyra warding up as he wards up that wolf camp. Licorice is solo invading and taking red buff, though. The problems are increasing as Aqua does land that binding. Pops the ulti there as well. Kickback from Lyra. Should be able to catch out Sven. Apollo lands at Jensen now. Caught a little too far forward, but Aqua, he's going to be the next target. Jensen able to get that as Licorice rams on in with the Kled. Good ult, though, from Solo. Defends that next tower dive.
Yeah, decent little pick there for Clutch Gaming. If they trade one complaining about the reworks to, you know, invisibility, where it's you can't reveal with pink wards or anything anymore. Jensen, though, he's going to have to walk into a binding.
Oh, that's a hit. Damage back in, though. Still the ult comboing through. Easy pickup for Apollo as 4 collapse there from CG. Oh, don't worry, Kobe. I'm still counting. We're at 5-10 right now.
Oh, nice.
On camera binding. I'll never let you down. Licorice flashing out. Blast code not there. I think Apollo actually hit it. Maybe Licorice tried to flash past it, but he's going to ult Lyra, though. Still tags him. Black Shield on as well to make it a bit easier. Looks for the remount. Damage is massive, though, from the Kled. Vivin still here. Licorice at the remount. Not close enough. Apollo grabs a shutdown.
Clutch Gaming still fighting here. They're finding some scrappy kills. They are
keep dropping in the jungle of Clutch.
Yep, that is dangerous territory for them to sneak into. A lot of crowd control on Cloud9, and now they actually want to use it on Vivin.
Nice play, no cleanse here. Stun going to follow up. No, the flash is good. Glacial Fissure, though, able to follow. Needs a little bit more. Jensen just bursts him down. Solo looking for an ulti angle. Does find it on the Smoothie, who cleanses again. Forced to flash out of the way. Chain of Corruption is not quite there. I think that's what Smoothie shook off from Apollo.
And Licorice on the bottom side there. You can still see him pushing up the minions. Oh, Ornn ultimate mid.
Looking for something here. Finds Jensen, actually. Finding connects, and Forbidden collects one. Jensen has been in some silly spots this game.
Yeah, and Clutch are punishing him well. They just
going to get turned off by the control ward.
Yeah, Smoothie's still over on this side, too. He can put up the Unbreakable to help protect.
Steals up Blasco, and Lyra maybe looking for the steal. Doesn't grab it. It's Instead, it's Sven that gets it. Lyra also going down.
Ooh, was close. Lyra had a decent shot at trying to steal that away with a smite, but Licorice is on the
Here
case.
comes Kled. Solo is there, but Apollo getting a pull drag. Everybody flashing forward. Jensen with a flick back. Solo dies as well. 3 for 0 plus the Baron. Cloud9 straight to the mid.
Yeah, straight to the inhib and straight to the Nexus, probably. This is a Baroned up team with 3 kills already.
Certainly gonna try. Inhib will fall. 30 seconds till Solo. 20-ish to Apollo. C9 not done, like you said. Are gonna go for the throat here. Smoothie goes forward for Vivian, burns the package. Demolish stacking up. Turret 1's dead. 10 seconds to Apollo. 15 for Solo. Turret dead though again. C9 just able to play so far forward. They're too far ahead. Did not take that loss lightly yesterday. Hako dives in, goes down as a result. Jensen able to pick up that kill. The Nexus exposed. Everybody just diving to us. Licorice gonna move in and last hit the Nexus. Cloud9 pick up their win.
What a game that was. The Kled pick into Ornn. Top lane getting very active very early on with some, you know, timely arrivals of Svenskeren specifically up in the top side. Really close remounts as well for Licorice, and they snowballed really, really heavily.
Yeah, again.